For most people, the idea of getting around on a flying car seems possible only in the distant future. But in China, that reality may not be so far away.
The idea of flying cars has lived for decades in science fiction, from futuristic cartoons to Hollywood blockbusters. But today, that future is no longer imaginary. Across the world, governments and tech giants are racing to take transportation off the ground. Literally. China is already testing electric flying vehicles in major cities, while Elon Musk's Tesla, long associated with electric disruption, is quietly being drawn into the conversation. So how real are flying cars today?
The government is encouraging the growth of what it calls the low-altitude economy, aircraft that fly below 1,000 meters. This EHang electric vehicle is the first in the world to be certified by a National Aviation Authority for commercial use. The interior is simple, 2 seats and a navigation screen. The route is pre-programmed. In case of emergency, there's a button I can press to communicate with the operators on the ground, and a small fire extinguisher. But before I could ask about a parachute,
here we go!
I was off.
Oh, we're going up. Going up. I'm not gonna look down. Am I gonna look down? Ah!
With the gradual popularization of low-altitude flights, this type of air taxi will become widespread. It will become a daily mode of transportation, a lifestyle to enjoy.
This is CBNEWS. Subscribe to our channel for daily world news update. Stay tuned. China has taken a decisive lead in flying vehicle development. In recent years, several Chinese companies have conducted public test flights, government-approved demonstrations, and even commercial trial operations. One of the most prominent players is XPeng Aero HT, a subsidiary of the electric car maker XPeng. Its flying vehicle prototypes combine road driving capability with vertical flight, targeting short urban trips. Another key company, EHang, has already received Chinese aviation approval for autonomous passenger drones. Some of its aircraft have flown without pilots, carrying passengers across urban routes under regulatory supervision. This is significant. China is currently the first major economy to grant operational permissions for autonomous air taxis. Why China is moving so fast? China's advantage lies in coordination. Unlike many Western countries, China's government, manufacturers, and regulators often move in alignment. Local governments have designated low-altitude airspace for testing, funded research and infrastructure, accelerated safety certification. The Chinese government views flying vehicles not as a novelty, but as strategic infrastructure, similar to high-speed rail or electric vehicle networks. Low-altitude airspace, once tightly controlled, is now being opened for commercial use in selected regions. This policy shift allows companies to test, fail, improve, and relaunch at speed. Real-world testing, not promises. China's flying vehicles are not just concept designs. Demonstration flights have already taken place in Shenzhen, Guangzhou, Shanghai, Hainan. Some routes have reduced travel times from 1 hour by road to under 10 minutes by air. While prices remain high and scale is limited, the technology is no longer theoretical. This is a crucial difference between China and many Western competitors. Deployment is already happening. Elon Musk and Tesla. Elon Musk has never officially announced a Tesla flying car. In fact, Musk has previously expressed skepticism, citing noise, safety, and regulatory challenges. But despite this, Tesla remains deeply relevant to the flying vehicle conversation. Why? Because Tesla dominates 3 key technologies that flying vehicles depend on: battery energy density, electric propulsion, autonomous navigation software. Many flying vehicle startups use systems conceptually similar to Tesla's, even if Tesla itself has not entered the market directly. And Musk's influence extends beyond what Tesla builds.
One thing I can guarantee is that this product demo will be unforgettable. unforgettable.
Why Tesla has not launched a flying car. Unlike China, the United States faces strict regulatory barriers. Low-altitude urban airspace is complex, fragmented, and heavily restricted. Noise concerns, safety certification, and public liability slow development dramatically. For Tesla, launching a flying vehicle would expose the company to aviation-level safety requirements, massive insurance risks, new regulatory oversight. Why Tesla has not launched a flying car. Unlike China, the United States faces strict regulatory barriers. Low-altitude urban airspace is complex, fragmented, and heavily restricted. Noise concerns, safety certification, and public liability slow development dramatically. For Tesla, launching a flying vehicle would expose the company to aviation-level safety requirements, massive insurance risks, new regulatory oversight. Musk is known for entering industries only when scale is possible. Flying cars for now remain difficult to scale in Western cities. China vs. the US, two visions of the sky. The contrast is clear. China's approach, government-guided deployment, centralized airspace planning, rapid pilot programs. The US approach, private innovation, cautious regulation, slower public approval. This difference may decide who controls future urban air mobility. If China establishes flying vehicle standards first, it could export aircraft designs, software protocols, air traffic management systems, just as it did with high-speed rail and electric bus. CB News, thank you for watching.